Hello people, this is Colin from Cam Decorations. Right, the Graco Ultra Max spraying doors with gloss. Disappointment. I'm pretty disappointed, but I mean it's the whole reason why I bought it, but obviously I can use it for other bits and pieces and small jobs and whatever not. But as far as going to using the Ultra Max for spraying doors, finished doors with gloss, it's a no-no, and the reason why again is overspray and even application. You cannot evenly apply it due to overspray on the walls. The units that I was spraying, the walls were already in motion, so the walls were finished. It was all undercoated. I do believe if I tried to do the doors, as in gloss them, before I've done the walls, I'm working out a sequence and it would have slowed my whole process down. So even if I'd done it that way, due to drying time, it still would have taken longer. So there's no point doing that way. It had to fit in to the way I work right now. So the best way for me to do it was I would use the direction spray away, use Corex where there's a possible overspray on walls, and try to open a door. I'm going to show in the clip anyway. It's not actually me spraying. I'm just going to show you exactly with the gun and how I was doing it, and I'm going to show you why it doesn't actually work. Right. So the idea, obviously, panel door glossing, and the idea is that you spray the doors with the Graco Ultra. Now, what I found out was that by spraying the doors with the walls finished, you're going to get a ton of overspray. So the best way to do it, I thought, was, because I watched another YouTuber do it, spray across this way. Obviously the floor's protected, you've got a piece of Corex on the floor, you've got your door slightly open so it's not hitting against the wall, and you would spray up and down like that, and that's how you would spray it, and hopefully it covers well. Problem is, when you go across this way, the reason why we're spraying across this way is because the walls are finished. You can't go up and down because you're going to get a ton of gloss all over the walls and ceilings. So this is why I chose to do this way, because it does actually make sense. But with gloss, the problem is you're going across that way, then you're coming up and down. You've got an overload of paint and air. And what I found after about 4 doors, it was running across the top because there's too much paint. So how do you fix that? The only way you can really fix that, because you can't spray up and down, is to move quicker. Problem is then you're not getting enough gloss on this area here, so you go for your next few doors and you're finding that you're not getting enough gloss application here because you're moving quicker, because you're going up and down as well. Another thing as well, what I found was, which I didn't even know, but subconsciously I was doing it because I checked the doors once they're dried, that I wasn't putting enough paint on there. And the reason why is because you're worried about the overspray on this wall here, and that's the problem. So we're spraying up and down here, and then what you would do, I'll try and tilt it that way to get it away from the wall. But what was happening was I wasn't getting enough paint down this side. So once it dried, you can see the uneven application, and it happened pretty much on every single door. And that's all because I'm worried about getting overspray. And that's the killer, the overspray on painted walls, on finished walls. So I might have been able to get a better technique if I'd done another 2 or 3 houses, but you're talking I sprayed 17 doors. And in the end, as I say, let's go through the time scales. It took me about 10 minutes to set up the gloss and set the Ultra up. It took half an hour to go around and gloss up the top edges, front edges, back edges of the doors. 17 doors. And it took an hour and 15 minutes to actually gloss the doors. So you're looking at a total of, what was that, hour 45. So that's an hour and 55 minutes you're looking at to gloss the doors, which is not bad. That's 17 doors. Problem is, I had to go around and do the doors that I personally didn't think the application was even. And I would say that was majority of the doors. So I ended up doing loads of styles, top styles, side styles, sometimes at the bottom as well. I found sometimes I had uneven application here because here, this side of the side, because I was worried about, even though I've got the protection there, I was still worried about overspray. So, don't get me wrong, I mean, like, this is like £650 worth, so I don't want to buy it and then straight away just give up on it. I just personally think, for the amount of time I spent afterwards, which was, I'm more likely to spend going around, checking on the 17 doors, I'm more likely to spend another 30 minutes going around. So you're talking like, you're talking about 2 hours and 25 minutes on doors that are just okay. Doors that I personally, if I've done by brush and roller, I believe will come out a better standard for me brushing and rolling. So, you know, and I take about, what, 17 doors, about 3 hours brush and roller. So yeah, you can turn around and say, well, you're saving yourself 35 minutes, but the standard wasn't up there. It wasn't the same quality. And if I'm going to use this and continuously use this, not only want it to the standard of a brush and roller, I want it higher. Maybe I've had more time to perfect it, but as you say, time is money. I'm a price worker. Time is money, and I haven't got time to fanny arse out work. I'd rather just get the brush and roller out, spend the extra 35 minutes. Doors are spot on, doors are right, high quality standard doors and that, rather than use this machine and then have to go round and touch up here and there and make them right. And even then, they're still not the same quality.